alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Hey, what's up guys, Max here, and yes, Battlegrounds is back. It honestly feels, I don't know, let me know in the comments, but it honestly feels like Marvel Contest of Champions is dead when there's no Battlegrounds. I know it's not the same feeling for most. Some people thrive on like questing and just like maybe Alliance War, but I'm in the boat, and I feel like I'm surrounded and circled with the people that enjoy Battlegrounds, you know, and so I that's all I see people like die out. There's like, from my point of view, by the way, I know the streams were like, hasn't been a stream in like about a week and there's no real reason there shouldn't be a stream, but I just rather not stream Arena. I rather not stream anything else because I get bored, you know, and it just like, it might be like a 30-minute stream and they're just like, hey guys, just checking in, what's up, how's your day going, and then I'm out, you know. Where Battlegrounds, I've spent 5 hours playing Battlegrounds, and then I'm like, okay, I'm feeling tired. Oh, I was live for like 5 hours, 3 hours, you know, so that's been the case for me. But anyways, guys, this is my first Battlegrounds fight. We're going to be talking about the kind of the node. You know, sometimes there's a lot of confusion when it comes to the nodes. A lot of us like think we understand something, and then we realize, oh no, this is how you're supposed to play it. So right now, advantage on the Cosmic Champions. So definitely load up your deck with a couple of Cosmic Champions, especially because Cosmic attackers, light attacks have a 50% chance to armor break the defender, reducing their armor rating. One of the things that the defender gets, he gains an armor up every time he hits into your block. So the defender gains a permanent armor up buff, increasing armor rating by 10% per stack whenever the attacker blocks one of their attack, and that's stackable up to 10 times. So keep that in mind, okay? When it comes to the victory track, fairly simple. Ideally, if you end up blocking a lot, you're going to be doing less damage. But if you have a Cosmic attacker with a light attack, you can armor break that. And so, you know, one thing I have not tried, but let me know in the comments if you already tried this, is stacking up some armors and then armor breaking them with the light attack. Do you get like let's say you stacked up 5 armors, do you get 5 armor breaks? Because you'll see this first fight. Again, keep in mind, this is the first fight of Battlegrounds, having a week off, and then also having like a new node, getting familiar with how this works. So we're gonna be seeing some rough first match for sure. But we're also going to be talking about like the emotes, kind of like rewards, what I predict, I guess, what I'm trying to going to be shooting for this season, and kind of like hopefully what we end up getting to as an alliance at the end of the season. And then just kind of going over like what I placed and so on, right, for the last season too. But here's our first fight. You know, we go in with Gladiator, because you know he's Cosmic, so I'm gonna be able to armor break this guy. But I'll tell you this right now, initially, before the fight starts, my thinking of how this node, even though I read it and I just reread it right now to you, but let me know if you thought about the same thing. I thought me hitting into their block was gonna get them armors, and so for a few seconds here, you'll notice like I don't want to hit into his block. Like, I don't want to hit into his blocks. We're just standing there looking at each other, and then I'm like, dude, I got to intimidate. How am I gonna like hit into his block? He's gonna get armors. So again, sometimes not fully understanding the node is what causes you to lose. And here we're hitting into the block, and we're like, okay, and I'm still hella confused. I'm like, wait. He's not gaining armors. How did he gain an armor there? You know, because I honestly thought like, hey, me hitting into his block was going to get him armors. But here we go. One thing I do notice is that he's not being armor broken, which we're going to see here if we end up getting... oh, there we go. So we... So one thing, you know what, I'm just looking at this playback. I didn't even notice it, but we did do 2 armor breaks. So that might be very interesting. So if you stack up a couple of armor ups and you armor break them, you can literally go ahead and armor break maybe 5 stacks of armor, which should allow you to do some serious damage. So you know, I don't know, it's kind of risky because, you know, for a while you won't do damage, but then maybe you start doing some crazy damage. Kind of want to try that out too. Let me know again if that's a good strategy in playing this victory track. You know, I think for a long time we're not going to be in the victory track. So take a look at my first fight. Starkey beats us, and you see me reading the note again. I'm like, wait, I didn't understand. I didn't fully understand what is going on here. But dude, he beats us with the class disadvantage. Starkey, like, what in the world is going on here? Okay, so reread the note, kind of like, okay, I think I understand. Hey, it's me blocking now, which is going to cause the armor up. So here he goes. Now these fights, by the way, I should have expedited them, because these fights, the placement, like, this whole thing is taking forever. Let me see if we can go and expedite this really quick. Okay, guys, we're back. We've kind of fast forward the placement and stuff that is going on. So here we got the classic Jugs versus the Nick Fury. But now knowing that if I block, he gets an armor up and I can't armor break, I'm being very careful in the way basically I do hold my block. Okay, so as you can see there at the beginning, it's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to receive too many blocks, especially if you don't have an armor up champion. There I didn't push him to a special 2. Did place the staggered, and you're gonna see here how that comes in super handy right now with Jugs. By the way, boom, armor ups gone. And then we go for a special 2, which doesn't KO him. Like, what in the world is going on? Is this not a rank 3 Jugs? And then the good thing about Nick Fury is, look at this armor up right now, gone. Dude, I don't know about Nick Fury being a top defender this meta. Yeah, you can probably play this a little different, meaning you can block a bunch at the beginning, because he's going to remove all buffs with his second life. But there we go, he kind of blocked, which if you blinked, you didn't see that because I was unstoppable. But here we're timing it. We don't want to hit him because I don't want to lose my unstoppables with my unblockable there, and so I feel confident here going with the relic. He does have 1 armor up, so it's crippling my the amount of damage I'm doing, but we got him down. But I don't know if you saw how that just all played out, right? You basically want to hold off from blocking as much as possible, especially if you're not using an armor cosmic champion to armor break that. So here we go with a class disadvantage Wolfie fight. Oh my gosh, again, no blocking here, but applying ruptures. I kind of howled at the moon a lot quicker than I was wanting to, but it's full moon, which I didn't realize this, so make sure you put in your wolf in your deck, especially if he's rank 3 like mine. So here we go, we're gonna do as much damage with the ruptures, and then again making sure we don't block as at all, so not even as much as possible, just don't block at all. And so here we go, and we are stacking up very nicely. Now I'll tell you this, guys, I'm getting a little nervous here too as well, because she's being very aggressive. We do a perfect dex of the special 1, we howl there, and we got 1 armor up, which is fine because I was like, I got the special 2, I should be able to attack into her with my unblockable. And then she does another special 1, we're healing 2 on top of that, and we can do relic into a special 1 if needed, but it looks like relic and just enough was with the combo was just enough. Okay, so overall, guys, first fight, we take the dubs in the chat, please, por favor, dubs in the chat. But dude, guys, I'm so excited for Battlegrounds being back. Let me know what you think. Like I said again, we're gonna be taking a look here at some of the things that I kind of assume I'm gonna be doing this season, but very excited. Our first fight was with energy, and we're going to be doing a lot of energy. I think for the most part we're probably going to be using a good chunk of energy this season, and obviously Elder Marks as well, but we're definitely going to be playing the meta a lot, and I got a feeling that I should probably save a lot of my energy for the final week 3 and 4, because it's going to be pretty brutal. That's kind of my prediction on it. But let's take a look at the emote, guys. What do you guys think? Any Sunspot fans out there? He's in red. What do you think of that? Like, when it comes to Sunspot, I'm obviously notice some different colors, but yeah, I like him. I do like him. He's shiny. He's got the bling factor to him right there on the sides. But yeah, let's take a look at the rewards as well. So last season I placed in the top 101 to 250, and this is kind of what these are the rewards that I got, which were 3,500 Titan shards and 5 of these 7-star sig stone crystals. Those were probably obviously the 7-star shards are really appreciated too, but those were the two kind of like huge beneficial things for my account when it comes to last season. This season I kind of want to push. I wasn't too far off. I kind of want to get into the top 100. I'm not trying to be at least for now, you know, I used to be like, hey, let me get to the like top 30, top 10, but I am gonna try to push into the top 100, which means that definitely my score has to be over 1 million just to get into the top 100. You know, I don't have to be over 2 million or 3 million at that, you know. And when it comes to alliance rank rewards, this is what the top 10 looks like. You know, we missed out last season by just 1 placement, and it was just a couple of points too, which it does burn, because you know when you're not first and you're second, it hurts, and when you're 11 and not 10, it hurts. So here's what we ended up getting as an alliance. Okay, number 11. From my understanding, we're still going to be going for this placement between 11 and 25. So whether we are 11 or 20 or 18, you know, it's going to be a very chilled season for the alliance here at Relax. Obviously some people are like, chill, being in the top 25 is not chill, but for me, my point of view, yeah, it is chill. If we wanted to push, we would be pushing and having scores for the top 5, not top 10. But that's just my take on it, guys. But let me know your thoughts overall on your solo placement goals for this season, and if you want to share not your minimums, but maybe share what like your alliance is going for this season. Are they going to turn up the heat, or are you guys just chilling when it comes to rewards, especially since 4th of July deals are just around the corner, keeping in mind that obviously you're going to benefit from those initially for the first few days as soon as you open them, but these rewards are going to come in a month or a few weeks after. So you know, you got to plan accordingly, like, hey, you know, will I have another option to do another rank 3 with these rewards? But take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.